On the build show today, we've got an insider plant tour at this USG plant where they're making this right here. This is Secure Rock Exo Air 430. Let's get going. The build show is on the road today, coming to you from Jacksonville, Florida, where we're visiting the USG plant. Now, I've got with me Gene Wilcox. Gene, you're the product manager for this collaboration between your company and Tremco, two giant companies in the commercial building world. And you guys have collaborated for this system called Secure Rock Exo Air 430. For someone watching who's not familiar with this air and water barrier system, give us a quick overview.
Okay, basically what Secure Rock Exo Air 430 is, our glass mat gypsum board, which is the board that you see in the field today, Tremco's Exo Air fluid applied membrane that we are applying to our board in our factory, curing it, so when we deliver this to the job site, it's already on the panel, it's bonded, it's cured, ready to hang.
That's really cool. So if I could summarize, basically for the last, couple decades, we've been hanging that glass mat sheathing. That's your green USG sheathing on commercial buildings. And then people have bought the Tremco fluid applied products at their local supply house and applied them in the field. You're using those same two products, but here it's being factory applied, so you can in effect get a perfect install every time. Is that right?
That's exactly right. What we say is this is not a new product. What this is two existing proven products brought together so we can deliver it more efficiently to you. So it's the same products that are already on thousands of buildings right now. So it's not anything new within the system that we're bringing to the market. It's just a new way to bring it to the market.
That's so cool, Jane. Let's go back to the factory and actually interview a couple of the engineers that helped design this system and actually installing it on the plant. So let's head out to the plant floor. Hey guys, I'm here with Jeff. Now Jeff, you are the coatings and the science guy. Tell me about how you guys are getting that consistent membrane on these panels, and then also tell me about how that differs from what's typically happening out in the field.
So for this new coating line, we've invested heavily in top-of-the-line equipment, machinery, and controls to ensure that we are putting down an extremely uniform membrane on the gypsum panels.
Yeah. And in the field, how is it typically field applied?
So typically in the field, a contractor is coming in and either spray or roll applying the coating. They're typically doing this in one layer. Yep. This often leads to pinpoint defects, blisters, and thin spots that can ultimately lead to water leaks. By using a multi-layer process here in the plant, we're able to ensure that any small pinpoint defect is completely covered and the finished product has a completely continuous membrane on the finished panel.
Yeah, and I know we can't tell everybody your secret sauce on how you do it here, but we can say that it's done in multiple passes, right? What's the difference between how you guys are doing it in multiple passes? What's the benefit of that?
So the primary benefit of the multiple passes is the ability to check the coating uniformity, membrane thickness, and coating quality multiple times throughout the process.
Yeah.
A secondary benefit is the occasional pinpoint defect that may occur within a membrane that's very common out in the field.
Incredible uniformity when these panels go out the door, right? I mean, I saw those stacked up and coming off the line, and man, just it looked perfect, and you don't get that when you apply these in the field. It's not to say that a field application is bad, but when we apply it here, we know that we've got perfect quality control. I've got the expert on site, the coatings and science guy, watching over everything and making sure those panels get out with a perfect membrane on the outside. Jeff, great tour today, man. You guys have done an incredible job in this factory. Check this out, guys. This is a cool part of the tour. We're in the room where they actually have the fluid applied product. So inside these two 10,000 gallon tanks is that Exo Air 430 membrane that's getting applied next door. That's some serious commitment. And boy, they can run some serious product out the door with two 10,000 gallon tanks filled. Very cool. We just finished an amazing plant tour, and I actually have the head jefe right here. This is Javi. You're the line manager, so everything when it comes to finished quality falls on your shoulders. Tell me about the QC, QA you guys do in the plant to make sure that all this board being shipped out here gets to me in the field in the correct shape it needs to be in.
This is a really high performance finished good products mat, so quality is one of our highest priority. We do extensive quality testing. We check the right thickness, make sure that we are we are getting what we are promising our customers, and at the same time we do some internal quality testing wet weights to ensure that we are getting that thickness that we are promising to our customers.
Yeah, I'll tell you, it's an impressive plant tour. This is a very high-tech process, even though this building's really old. How many other plants does USG have like this producing this SE430?
This is a unique plant. It's the only one in the whole US. We are really lucky to be manufacturing this here and working on this line.
So where it's made here, where we are in Florida, everything that's being used in North America, including Canada, is coming from this location, right?
That is correct, yes.
That's wild. Yeah, I could really see this product taking off in the northern US states and Canada, because you think about it needs to be spray applied in the field if you're using Tremco's fluid applieds. It needs to be 40 and rising. And down here in the factory, ideal conditions, it's always 40 and rising here in Florida, right?
Yes.
But man, there's some cold days where you could not apply this product in the field. So what a huge difference this is gonna make for contractors like me, where I know I can hang this on a building and I could be air and watertight like that by just detailing it. Javi, great tour, man. You guys are doing incredible work here. Thanks, man.
Thank you very much.
What a cool plant tour today. I think it's so interesting, that dichotomy between this ultra-modern production facility and the building here. This is actually a USG paper mill that was originally built right after World War II. So we've got this super cool old building with this super high-tech equipment in here making this product. And what a difference. I'm used to seeing fluid applieds in the field where we apply them in all kinds of conditions, with inconsistent thicknesses, with weather conditions causing delays, with all those things. But here at the plant, everything is dialed down, man. They've done an incredible job here of making sure every board that gets shipped out to the job site is in perfect and pristine condition. So for me, all I have to do as a builder is put it on that commercial building, detail those seams, and now I've got a fully cured, weather-tight air and water barrier. Very impressive. Guys, big thanks to USG for giving me this incredible plant tour, and for Tremco for sponsoring my videos as well. For more information on this system, there'll be a link to their website below, which is the SecureRock ExoAir 430 system website. If you're an architect or a builder, I highly recommend you check this out. I think this is really the future of our commercial building business. Otherwise, follow me on Twitter and Instagram. We'll see you next time on The Build Show.